You heard the latest?
Ooh, child, I knew that was true from the moment my auntie's friend's cousin sister told me.
The talk. Here's what's trending.
In my opinion, Think Different TV's LaShia.
What's up, everyone out there? This is LaShia, creator of Think Different TV, which airs Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Think Different TV's Player Pass game show, which airs Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. And this is In My Opinion with Think Different TV's LaShia. Let's get into it. An update from last week's In My Opinion. Shannon Sharpe, the former NFL star and ESPN analyst, has been dismissed from ESPN following the settlement of a $50 million sexual assault lawsuit filed by an ex-girlfriend. The decision, announced on July 30th, 2025, marks the end of Sharpe's tenure at the network, where he was a prominent figure on the morning sports debate show First Take. Sharpe initially stepped away from ESPN in late April 2025, shortly after the lawsuit was filed in Nevada. He had expressed his intention to return to the network by the start of the NFL preseason, but ESPN has since decided to part ways with him. The network spokesperson had previously supported Sharpe's decision to step away, stating, "This is a serious situation and we agree with Shannon's decision to step away." The lawsuit, which sought compensatory and punitive damages, alleged that Sharpe had been verbally abusive, controlling, and violent, and had recorded sexual encounters without consent. Sharpe had publicly denied the allegations, calling the lawsuit a shakedown attempt and maintaining that their sexual relationship had been consensual. Despite the settlement, Sharpe has not been charged criminally, and the case was dismissed with prejudice, preventing the accuser from refiling in the same court. Sharpe, who is a Pro Football Hall of Famer, had a long and successful career in the NFL, winning 3 Super Bowls and earning 8 Pro Bowl nods. He also had a prominent media career, including stints at FS1's Undisputed and ESPN's First Take. Following his departure from ESPN, there has been speculation about potential replacements for Sharpe on First Take. Sources have suggested that Chad Ochocinco-Johnson could be a candidate to fill the void left by Sharpe's exit. Sharpe, for his part, has expressed that he is at peace with ESPN's decision and has not publicly indicated any immediate plans for his next move in media.
Obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week. And really, the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really want it to be about him, and I want it to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, "Bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, "Bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on." And I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first 2 brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me this, I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN.
In very recent news, Sharpe and his co-host Chad Ochocinco Johnson are facing a $20 million defamation lawsuit. This lawsuit stems from comments made on their podcast Nightcap regarding a viral moment involving Usher at one of his concerts. Gemelita Tillman, the woman involved in the incident, alleges that Sharpe and Johnson spread false and defamatory statements about her marital status, claiming that her husband filed for divorce after her interaction with Usher. She claims she is not married at all. Tillman has stated that she repeatedly tried to get the defendants to remove the content, but her requests were ignored. Despite his legal troubles, Sharpe has continued to host his podcast, Club Shay Shay, and Nightcap. Nightcap is co-hosted with Chad Ochocinco Johnson and has been a platform for their commentary on sports and pop culture. Both podcasts are currently distributed by The Volume, with their distribution agreement set to conclude at the end of August 2025. And in other news, while the relationships like Meg Thee Stallion, Klay Thompson, and Common J. Hud are flourishing.
Now, speaking of EGOTs from the South Side, Jennifer Hudson,
yes,
your girlfriend, how special is that relationship to you?
Oh, man, that relationship is one of the greatest blessings and most important things in my life, in my whole journey in life. The friendship, the partnership, the life partnership, just the connection. Man, it's one of those things where you don't know truly like what true partnership and relationship is until you get there.
Sounds like love to me, I think. The relationship between Sha'Carri and Christian is in limbo. Sha'Carri Richardson, the renowned American track and field sprinter, was arrested on July 27, 2025 at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport for an alleged domestic violence incident involving her boyfriend, fellow sprinter Christian Coleman. The incident occurred just days before the USATF Championships in Eugene, Oregon, where Richardson was scheduled to compete. According to a police report, video surveillance captured Richardson and Coleman engaged in a heated argument at the airport. The situation escalated when Richardson repeatedly shoved Coleman and threw a pair of headphones at him, which struck him. Despite Coleman declining to press charges and stating that nothing physical occurred, Richardson was arrested based on video evidence. Richardson was taken into custody and spent nearly 19 hours in detention at the Score South Correctional Entity before being released. Despite her arrest, she still competed in the 100-meter heat at the USATF Championships on July 31st, clocking a season best time of 11.07 seconds. However, she withdrew from the 100-meter semifinal and did not compete in the 200-meter event as well. As the reigning world champion in the 100 meters, Richardson already had an automatic bid to the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo, which made her participation in the USATF Championships optional. Her decision to withdraw from the remaining events suggests that she might be focusing on her preparation for the World Championships or dealing with the aftermath of the incident. The case has been cleared and no further charges are expected to be filed against Richardson. In my opinion, domestic violence is never okay. Sha'Carri was doing so well getting her life back on track and then this happens. It's okay to be upset with someone, but what's with the fisticuffs? And oh so publicly, like, control yourself. This cannot be the first time something like this has happened. Christian needs to walk away. As a boy mom, I wouldn't want no one's dusty daughter putting their hands on my son. I think Sha'Carri's punishment was light because had it been the other way around, you already know. Don't get me wrong, I rock with Sha'Carri on a lot of things, but this is not one. As far as Sharpe, aka Uncle Ira, is concerned, he's getting treated like Jonathan Majors at this point. ESPN letting him go was unexpected but expected in a way. Someone felt Sharpe had to be brought back down to earth. He was on a high. It's Skip. Skip did this. Just kidding. All jokes aside, what a way to mess up years of building. Now this lady at the Usher concert believes she could have a bite at the apple too. Trying to sue for what Sharpe has left, because we all know that Ocho Cinco doesn't have that kind of money. It's all a money grab, a frivolous lawsuit, and I don't think she will be successful. But now that we've seen the examples made out of Sharpe and Majors, will the wealthy black men finally get the picture? We'll see. And that was, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's LaShia. What's yours?